Okay, we're gonna try this again because this is like the third time I try to make a video. I just want to make this video for hello, fellow Flosstubers and YouTubers. I don't judge. I just want to make a short little video, and I'm trying to make it as quick as possible for my computer to size. It doesn't want to work anymore. So I just wanted to tell a little bit about myself and by what I'm working on, a little bit about how I do sewing. And so you guys can get to know me a little bit better. My name is Talia. I am 37 years old, and I live in Middle Georgia. I'm originally from North Carolina. Carolina girl by heart. Mm-hmm. I have a 20-year-old son and a 17-year-old daughter who are still living with me. I have a cat. She's very loving and very sweet. And she's about 3.5 years old. She's a calico colored Japanese bobtail, which means she has no tail. That's how they come. They're born that way. She's very affectionate, very clingy. And since we've been living in the place we've been living in for last month, she's been twice as clingy and twice as codependent as she used to be for some reason. I don't know if it's changed scenery or she just needs me more. But sorry. You might get to see her in a video someday. Because I'm sure she'll eventually get nosy. She always does. So I wanted to share a little bit about what I'm working on. I don't really have hauls too much. I do have a couple of things that I get that I'm very excited about. I love the color purple. Just right off the bat, I love the color purple. I love not the movie, the color. I love I'm kind of addicted. I'm very active on Pinterest. I'm always looking for ideas on there, and I love. I'm very active also on it's another site. It's called Listia, Listia. I get, and it's kind of like an auction site. It works the same way like eBay, but you use credits instead of money. Some people may ask for money when it comes to shipping costs, but you're not allowed to ask for money for the item itself. And you can find everything on there from packs of staples to computers and phones. And just anything, really. Anything not that big. I do get on Listia, and I get things from there sometimes. I'm going to show you in a few minutes a lot of things that I got from there, that I've gotten from there recently. I just completed a project for my mom, and I completed it, actually I got done with it a couple weeks ago, but it's called His Name Is, and I got this on a site called, very pretty, different color, kind of brown, gold. You can see different colors there. This is actually darker than it probably appears right now. And I got this from a site. It was free if you signed up for their email list. It was called Joyful Expressions. And I will post a link to that in the description. And right now, I finished that for my mom, and I need to frame it. I guess you could call that an FO. It's finished, but it's not framed yet. It's not like completely all 100% done. And I bought a frame at Goodwill, but it may be too big because the fabric is actually smaller than the glass part of the frame. So I knew I wanted to do a matte, but I don't know if that's going to work or not. So we'll have to see. And then what I'm working on now, because I really only have one book right now, and that is the pattern is just Psychedelic Seahorse, and I got it from a site called Hancock's House of Happy. Wonderful name, I know, and it's pretty much the only thing I have on there. And I'll try to post a link to that as well in the description. But it's this guy. And he's got some kind of there's a really pretty teal blue in there, if you can see. And there's kind of a royal purple in there. It's very hard to make out stuff on these webcams. But it's just a big seahorse in different colors. There's actually also going to be kind of a pink in there and a sea green color. And then I get that's the only whip that I'm currently actually working on right now. But the first pattern that I showed you is for my mom, but I'm going to do my own one for myself. I was going back and forth for a while on whether or not I wanted to do one for myself, but I kind of think I do. So I went to Hobby Lobby. They have a Michaels in my hometown where I live, but their sewing section is pathetic, as I'm sure all Michaels are. So there's a Hobby Lobby about 30 minutes away in another town, and I went there today. It was my day off. I went there, and I was looking at it. I was like, type of thing. And I got, I was looking at the cross stitch stuff, and I turned my head, and there was a clearance section, and then like, ooh, clearance. So I went over and I checked it out, and I think what I'm going to do is, like, I found they had so many bins and bins and bins of this artist brand floss, and quite a few, to say the least, quite a few of the variegated colors. And I found 6 of this one color. I got 6 skeins because I knew that's how much I was going to need for my Jesus pattern. And it was kind of, the name of the color is, I just saw it. The name of the color is Romance. And it's kind of, it's got like these pretty blues. It's very, pastel purple. It's very pretty. I mean, I know it's mostly blues, but it's pretty. And I got 6 of those, just to make sure I had enough. Because I know, it took me about 2 skeins of one color. I just want to make sure I had enough. And I got as much as I wanted to try an 18 count. I want to slowly work my way down to the even weave, because I hear people talking about it all the time, how great it is and how much, you know, they go in and they say, oh, I'm scared of even weave. I don't know if I want to like it, but then they try it, and then like, I love it. I don't want to go back to 14 count Ada again. I don't want to go back to Ada. So I'm trying to work my way down slowly. Unfortunately, for this particular project, I was trying to find more of an 18 count, kind of a light tan. I knew I wanted like an oatmeal color, and they didn't have it in 18 count, but I got the not in the size that I wanted. They didn't have 18 count, so I got this one. It's Charles Craft. It's Gold Standard Fiddler's Ada 14, and it's in this kind of light oatmeal color. You can see. It's very pretty. So I think that and that. What do you guys think? We'll see if it works. If it don't, I can always try something else. I can always take out, I can always start over. So there's that. And yeah, I have everything sorted right now. I don't, like I said, I'm just doing this. I just recently became acquainted with Flosstube, this whole Flosstube section on YouTube, and all you lovely experts, in my opinion. And right now I am hand stitching with a hoop, and I do plan on. It was a video by a lady named Pam Reed, and she did a tutorial that she found from another user, and I couldn't tell you who that user was. I just know that I saw Pam's video on making a lap stand out of PVC pipe, and I'm gonna try that because I think that the hardware store may cut down the pipe for me, but I don't know. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. So yes, right now it's just I have oh, and I just got my little scissors. I've been using just like regular scissors. These actually did come from my program. I was using them on Tool. I was making wreaths, and I still make wreaths. I could make wreaths, but I don't have any reason to make wreaths right now. I'm kind of diving headfirst into cross stitch right now. And at Hobby Lobby today, we got these cute little scissors, purple. I know they're not extremely extravagant, but they're purple. But and they were cheaper than they were at Michael's. Michael's didn't have purple, so yeah, there's that. What else? Oh yeah, Listia. I love Listia. I get so much stuff on Listia, like you wouldn't even believe it. And I get rid of stuff, my own stuff on Listia too. I went through a beading phase, a phase where I had bought beads for projects, and I was like, after a while, I think I tried 1 or 2 projects, but it didn't work out, so I still had a ton of beads left, and I ended up actually unloading them on Listia. If you call it a haul, I have on Listia a couple of weeks ago, I won this. There are 55 things in here. Some are full, some aren't. Some are DMC, some are JMP coats, some are like no name. There's one here that says 5 cents. Most of them are kind of old, I think. They're the girl might have been cleaning out her mom's or her grandmother's stash or something. I don't know what I'm going to do with these right now. I may go through and see if I can find, I'm going to go through and try to find all the DMC ones that I can, and maybe bobbinate those. Because I just recently, last week, I got a box, and it came with like 50 bobbins, so I've been working on that. I just completely lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I'm starting my stash. I really am. And what I did get, I wasn't able to get the 18 count Ada for my big project, but I did find, where did it go? I'm losing stuff already. Sorry. I did get technical difficulties. Whatever. I'll probably find it after I get done all this. Anyway, I wasn't able to get the 18 count of the big fabric, but I did get a bookmark, a blank cross stitch bookmark. I just had it. Like, I'm serious, but I just had it like 5 minutes ago. Probably. Anyway, I did get a bookmark. Um, it is 18 count. I think it's like 2 inches wide by 7 or 7.5 inches tall. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna find a pattern for that, probably some kind of black dark pattern, or a one color pattern that I don't need. That I can maybe work with what I have. All these lovely skeins of floss that I just showed you. About it. I might try to do another video. I'm gonna do another video next week where I try to find little tags. Oh, and just to knock out one bird, 2 birds with 1 stone. This is my stitchy spot. You're looking at it. Okay? I am literally sitting in bed right now. This is my stitchy spot. This is where I cross stitch. So yeah. Nothing spectacular. You people may be able to follow me on my radar as I learn more and more. I have already learned. I learned the loop stitch, and I love it. I started using it with my Psychedelic Seahorse, and I love it. I don't want to go back to the other way. So I'm learning a little bit at a time. I've looked through Mirabilia. I've looked through Heaven Enough Designs. Oh, and Jennifer, I believe her name is Apodaca or Apodica. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, but it took me a while to realize that when you were saying that you were working on a head, that you were talking about Heaven and Earth Designs. I thought you were talking about people, faces. So yeah, I looked through Mirabilia. He interrupted. And at the end of the day, I wouldn't be interrupted. But what I'm saying is that after watching so much of you guys, I've looked through Heaven and Earth Designs. I've looked through Mirabilia. And no offense, but in my opinion, I've looked through Heaven and Earth Designs. They're not all, to me, nothing really jumps out at me. Nothing that I could see myself sewing right now. I may check back someday and may find something. Unfortunately, actually, I did find something, a couple of things that I did add to my wish list. There was a Ganesha, and I did get the regular size and the mini size in my wish list. And what else? There was a couple of patterns that was essentially their hand in a mask, but they are very reminiscent of the titles of them are very reminiscent of my all-time favorite Broadway musical, Phantom of the Opera. And yes, I know a couple of you guys have mentioned that you love Phantom of the Opera, and I love it so much ever since I was, and I got a chance, and I didn't like it. I fell in love with it when I first saw it in New York on Broadway, and as a freshman in high school. With my drama class, we went for a week to New York and saw it on Broadway, and it was funny because the tickets that we were sent were actually for a performance the following week, but they did manage to squeeze us in in different places. So where I was sitting happened to be on the front lawn of the balcony right in front of the stage, so it was a very good seat. If you hear anything in it, it's my kitty. And I've been in love with it ever since. I think I fell in love with the darkness of it. I got the soundtrack, I got the score. Um, I just I have a movie right now with Emmy Rossum and Gerard Butler. To this day, I cannot watch a movie with him or see him without thinking of him as the Phantom. It's funny. Um, but there's a couple of designs in there with the like Think of Me, and they're kind of simple, simpler as far as style, but I like them. I did look through memorabilia also. I didn't see anything right now that I wanted to try to take on. Nothing that really jumped out at me at this point. But I am just starting. So, with this being my first video, you guys will hopefully get to see me grow. Maybe see my stash grow, see my tools grow. Oh, I did find the bookmark that I was talking about. I did make nothing much, just a little 18 count bookmark. With 18 count, 2 inches by 7.5 inches. 100% cotton. It says there's a free chart that comes with it, but I'm not bothering with that. Because I have my own ideas. So that will be my attempting to go to a smaller account. I'm going to work it a little by little. I'm not going to try to jump from 14 count Ada all the way down to 28 count even. I kind of need to work in little steps. So, and going 28 count even throws the crap out of me. I'm writing so much watching Flosstube, and there's things that I have to learn on my own. Like, I kind of have a gist. We're talking about whips and FFOs. But I kind of have to learn. I have to actually research about 2/1, 1/1, things like that. I actually had to do a Google search to find out what that meant. But I got it now, so we're good. I guess I would go down to the even if I'm gonna have to try 1/1. It's nothing I can think of, but I'm doing little baby steps at a time. So, wish me luck on that. And hopefully you guys will see more of me next week. I may try to do a tag or two, like getting to know your stitcher or something to that effect. Probably won't need to do the stitchy spot tag because here isn't my stitchy spot. There's nothing to my stitchy spot unless I set up a stitchy spot, which I'm thinking of right now. I'm considering it, but it may be a little later down the road, probably next year. By the time I can make that happen. So, I apologize in advance for the crazy look, but I've just been thinking about this. I'm wanting to just introduce myself and say hi and tell you guys a little bit about myself. And I just got my laptop back today, so I'm super happy about that. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys another day. Bye!